So in this random function which will return, okay, so here multiplication, after multiplication what it will come, that is upper limit minus lower limit. So here the lower 5 means lower limits, definitely it will be 0. So it will return below the upper limit. What is the upper limit for this? 15 plus 5, 20. Okay, so it won't return 20, but it will return between the 15 to less than 20. So it always, random function which always return the floating point value. So 15 it may return 15 or 16, 17, 18, 19, but it won't never return 20. So as per that rules, the output is second and fourth. Since the formula is it will return that is between the 0 but less than the upper limit. The upper limit is 1.0. Then here they have utilized that rand int function. The rand int function which will return the integer value. Here they have given upper limit, lower limit, upper limit. So and they are doing the minus 3. So lower limit, when you are 3 minus 3, the lower limit is 0. 10 minus 3, the upper limit is 7. It will go as per the rule. It will go up to it will return the upper limit also. So as per the rule, the range is 3 to 10. Then this is the program which will here we are randomly chosen the 3 students. So it the rand int which will pick up randomly pick up the any one of the students. The program which will randomly choose the students out of 100 students. Okay, then we are coming to the part of URL lib. I already told the URL lib module which is primarily used for opening websites from your program. Okay, so here you have to, if you want to open the websites, you have to import the module of URL lib. Okay, then that URL lib dot request is a function. Request module contain the function of URL open. Here you have to pass the URL. Okay, the URL means here it is one of URL. So you have to. It is one type of. See here. It is one type of URL. So you have to copy this URL and you can paste it this URL ID. Okay. So that it will open that. Here you have to pass the URL. It will open the web pages for reading. Okay. Here w.read means it will read the source code. Just it will read the source code. Then get code means it will return the code number. If it is written 200 means it is okay. That means it is ready to open. If it is 300, it is written 301, 302 means it is a redirect to some other pages. When you are always having the redirection functions when you are downloading some softwares. Then get URL. Get URL means you are you are getting the URL which you have opened. Okay, that is address of here you are passing the URL. Here you are getting the URL of the pages, websites which have opened. Then headers means it display the data, that is it display the metadata. Metadata means the data about the data. Okay, then here, see here. So then this program, then info means the same. Okay, it will give the information about the information which are stored in the headers. Okay, here the program we are importing the URL library. See here. Here importing the URL library and import the web browser also. So here URL lib request that is request.url open. Here you are giving passing the websites to be opened, address of the website to be opened. Then you are read means it will read the source code. Get code means so that it will display it will open the web pages. Get code. Okay, I already told that get code. For example, in this program, see Here we are printing the URL. Okay, URL means that is here it is the URL, that is the address of the websites to be opened. Then HTTP status data, the data which written the code. What is the code? 200 means it is open. Okay, the HTTP code is it open the website. Then get URL, in that we are getting the once again we are trying to get the URL website address. Then headers information, HT contain the header information about when the data is created, when the website has created, when it is modified, what the contents, like it will okay, what type of content it is. Okay, that type of information is maintained here. The information also maintain the same data. Then we are opening the suppose if you want to open the website in the new window, then you have to give open_new function to open the window. So here it has opened in the new window instead of the new tab. This is the program URL. That's all about the URL lib. Then we are moving to the so you already know. So what is that? Collection of functions and constants makes module, and collection of module make the packages, and collection of sub packages and packages make the library. So library is a collection of packages. The structure of the package, that is if the folder contain the file, it's an empty file. So if the folder contains the init, that is __init .py file, then it will be called as package. The package can contain the modules. The package can contain the modules or else sub packages also. Here it is a here this is the folder, because it doesn't contain the it is not having that init .py file. So here develop is a package, since it is having the init .py file, and sub is also package since it is having the init.py. So if the folder contain the init.py file, then it will be taken as a package, otherwise it won't be considered as a package. Okay, the package can contain the module as well as sub packages also. Here the library computer subjects, it's the steps to create the packages. You can create your own package. The package contain collection of modules, or it can contain single module. Okay, but the package whenever you are that is module is nothing but it's a file. It's a Python file. You are creating the Python file in under one folder. That folder must contain, when the folder include the _init.py file, then it will be treated as a package. You can you can import your you can import your package in the part of the site package folder, so that it will be it will be accessed from anywhere. Okay, so to know about the site package folder, you have to give the command import sys.bar. This is the site package folder. In this you have to paste your all packages, so that it will be available for everyone. Suppose if you are importing some module means, it will first the module will be searched in the current directory. If it is not available, it will be searched. Now we are going to create our own package. So the steps to be followed to create our own package. First, in the document document folder, under the document folder, you create one folder called packages. Okay, and inside a package, you create one subfolder, that is Python_package. Okay, so inside the Python_package, you have to create that is first .py file, then Python file, then second that is Python file. Then you have to create the init, that is init, it is an empty Python file. Okay, so I will show you how to create. See, so see here, I am opening the folder. Okay, under the download folders I am creating. Okay, in the download folder, first I am creating the new folder. Okay, called P. Okay, then that is P is nothing but package. Okay, then under that folder, once again I am creating one more new folder. called PP. Okay, in that I go inside the PP folder and create a Python file. So if you want to create inside means you just open the Python editor. Okay, in this you create new file. Okay, new file you have to save. Where we have done in the document that is downloads. So open under the download. I am going to store the file. That is first I am double underscore init. Once again double underscore dot. The extension of the file is py. So I save the file. It's an empty file. Just close it. Once again you open the file. You are going to open. Okay. Once again you open new file. Okay. Then you save under the same folder. Save. So under the downloads, under the package, you just save the that is first dot py. It's a file. Then once again I am going to open. Okay, close it, or you keep it just reduce the size of the and just keep it aside. I am reducing and I am just keeping aside. Then once again I am going to create the new file. Okay, that is and then save it. Once again you save. Okay, by giving the name second dot py. Okay, under the downloads, under the PA, under the PP folder. Okay, save it. So I have already created the dot init, but I have stored in the under the document folder. So downloads folder. So I will cut this, and I will paste it in the under the PP folder. Okay, so it is now it is package. Okay, the package PP is a package which contain. Why it is called package? Since it is contained the init file. Okay, so we are having the init file. It is an empty file. So it is an when the folder is having the init file, it will store all initialization, all initial informations about the module. So about the packages, it contain this package contain the first module. First module, then second module. Under the first module, I'm going to define some function, and second module also I'm going to define some function. See here. So in the first module, I have defined one function one which will print the I am in the first module, and function in the second module. I have defined one function 2. It will print the I am in the second module. So that is it is under the PP package. I am having the first module. I am having 2 modules and 1 init file. Okay, then here I am going to under the PA folder. Under the PA folder also I am creating one Python script, Python file. So for developing the Python file, okay, you have to create the new file. First I am saving the file. Okay, under the PA, that is downloads. Under the package, under the PP folder, I am saving this file. I am giving the name third. Okay, I am giving the name third.py. Then I am including the code. The third module I have created under the package PA. So PA contain the PP folder, subfolder. That is, if PA is a folder because it doesn't contain init file. So under the PA folder, I am creating the PP. Okay, under the PA folder, I am creating the PP folder, and third Python, it is a Python module. Okay, then under the PP, it is a package since it contains the init file. So it contains the first module and second module. Okay, in the that is under the PA, I am having the third module. In the third module, okay. See here, in the third module, See here, first is contain the function 1, second module is contain the function 2. These two files are under the PP folder, PP package, but the PP package inside the PA folder. Under the PA folder, I am creating one more Python file, third, which will import the package.